by now you know that the Louisville job is open. Scott Satterfield off to Cincinnati, and it could not have worked out better for Louisville. And I don't say that just to pile on Satterfield. It's the truth. Louisville was stuck in a mediocre at best position, and it was likely never going to get any better than it was. And now Scott Satterfield has found a new home. Cincinnati's willing to take him off our hands and pay us $3.5 million to go find a new coach. It literally could not have worked out any better. And when it comes to that new head coach, can we talk about who it's going to be? It's going to be Jeff Brohm, right? Wishful thinking on my end, but Jeff Brohm is where the search should start and end. And if you come correct and you offer what he's worth, because you get what you pay for in college football, we just learned that with Scott Satterfield. If you come correct, and again, with a respectable offer comparable to what he's making at Purdue, I don't think Jeff would turn you down a second time. I don't know that for certain, but that's what I believe. And while we're talking about Jeff Brohm, I do think he would check a box that really no candidate right now could, and that is energizing the fan base, getting enthusiasm back up within the football program. There's no doubt about that. And I think most people agree, but there are some that are out on Brohm, and they don't want him to be the coach. They don't think he's proven that he's good enough to coach here, and I want to tell you, you're ridiculous. People keep bringing up his record at Purdue, Satterfield's record at Louisville, and asking, are we hiring the same guy? What are we doing? We're going from one mediocre coach to another. With all respect, shut the hell up. You couldn't sound more foolish. Just because you Google the Wikipedia records of these coaches and make the comparison doesn't mean it sticks. Jeff Brohm took over at Purdue. Prior to taking that job, from 2013 to 16, Purdue's record in the Big Ten, 3-30. No other Power 5 school in that time frame won fewer games in their league than Purdue. Now, he's not only got a winning record in the Big Ten, he just took him to the Big Ten championship game. He has 2 wins over top 3 opponents. And oh, by the way, in his time there, he has 7 wins against ranked teams. Do you know when Purdue's last win against a ranked team was prior to Jeff Brohm getting there? 2003. I'm not telling you that Jeff's going to lead Louisville to a national championship, because it's always a risk no matter who you hire. You never know how any hire is going to work. But to act as if Jeff doesn't have the credentials to coach here, you're making a fool of yourself. And a lot of people say, well, would we even consider Jeff Brohm if he didn't play here? I think we would. Look at what he's done at Purdue. What other proven Power 5 coach that is currently on a job somewhere can you go get? You can't. What Jeff has done at Purdue is a phenomenal job, because, again, people aren't paying attention to what Purdue was before he got there. And I think he will be your next head coach. Wishful thinking on my end, but we'll see.